Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining us again today. Here in this video tutorial, I want to show everyone on how to plot contour map using AutoCAD directly. So to do just that, the first thing to do is to make sure your units on your work environment on AutoCAD is well set up. So if you are just joining us for the first time, do well to check under the video description to see on how to set up units on AutoCAD accurately. So when you are done setting up your unit, you are to incorporate the DTM soft plugin into AutoCAD. So to have this plugin, check under the video description to see the download link to that. So you have to click on it to open it. So when it is open and is displayed on your screen, you have to go back to your AutoCAD work environment. So therefore, this is the AutoCAD work environment, and the DTM software plugin is actually incorporated already. Therefore, your data on Excel is expected to be arranged accurately. On your Excel, your data is expected to be arranged and tabulated accurately the way you are seeing on the screen, listings, nothings, and height respectively. Okay, so the DTM plugin do not accept the ID to be tabulated at the top, so therefore we are going to delete this. So you are expected to delete this. You click on the row, then you right click, then you delete. Okay, so your data on Excel is expected not to have an ID, okay, so that it can be readable on the DTM plugin on AutoCAD. So you have your listings, nothings, and height respectively. So these are your spot height data. Okay, you can actually generate this from Google Earth as well. So any which way, your data is expected to be tabulated this way and should be saved as .csv. Okay, so that is the readable format that the DTM plugin can actually read. So therefore, you come to save as, then you make sure this is CSV comma delimited, then you can rename if you choose to. So I'm just going to rename this to YouTube, then click on, so you note the folder is going to, you click on save. Alright, so when you are done saving your data accurately, perfectly on Excel, you have to come back to your AutoCAD work environment, okay, and you overlay your DTM software plugin on it. So the next thing to do is to come to points. You click on that, then you will scroll down to import points from file. All right, you click on that. So here your point label, you have to choose a particular text size of your choice. So I'm just going to use 2.4 in the course of this video. Then you click on import points. So it's going to link you to the folder and to the Excel file. So this is the file here, YouTube is .csv. Okay, then you click on open. So therefore, if you can't find the points on your AutoCAD, you click on zoom extent. So these are my spot height data. Okay, so this particular point seems to be off. I'm just going to delete that. So this is the spot height data on my AutoCAD which has been imported. So yours is expected to show likewise. Alright, so after that you have to come to points again, then you process points, you click on that. So here you don't need to do anything in particular, okay, but the major thing here is to make sure you check on all points and features so that it accurately process and interpolates all your spot heights to contours. Okay, then you click on OK. So therefore it is going to show you processing successful, then you click on OK. So when you are done with that, you come to contour, then you click on draw quick contour. Therefore here at this stage you are expected to edit your contour interval to what you want. So then here I'll be going with 0.5 so that I can have a better representation of my topography Okay, so major contour, I am going to go with 1 here. Then here I can leave it at 0.1. Okay, so depending on what you're looking for and what you need, you can edit it to that of your choice. Then you click on draw when you are done. So therefore you can see these are the contours. The next thing is just to overlay your boundary line. If you have a boundary line, or you can decide to draw the boundary line if you choose to by coming to draw, then you click on add boundary, so you can manually draw your boundary line around your contour map. Okay, so you can just choose to do that. So if you have already predefined points, let's say one of these points is your boundary line, you can choose to check your OSNAP, then you accurately choose that point. So if these are your predefined points, you are supposed to click on that. Okay, and if that is not your predefined point, you can choose to just draw your boundary line covering all the spot heights within your study area. Therefore, when you get to the very last, you have to click on that, then you right click, then you click on close. Okay, so it is going to close your boundary point for you. However, in the course of this video, I am not going to manually draw the boundary points. I'm just going to delete that. So I already have a predefined boundary line for my study area, and here it is. So I'm just going to highlight, go to clipboard, copy, then come back to the work environment of my contour map, right click, go to clipboard, then paste original coordinates. So that is the predefined boundary line of my study area. So the next thing you are expected to do is, if your contour lines are crossing your boundary line, you are expected to trim it out by coming to trim. So you are just going to trim that out manually yourself. Okay, so that is just how to trim out contours that is beyond your boundary line. Okay, so that's just that. So when you are done trimming, you are expected to change your color to represent the rightful detail of contour line. So contours is expected to be in brown. So if you scroll down, you are going to see contour here. So you click on the color icon, then you change that to brown. Okay, then you click on OK. So also the text, I want it to be white and not pink. You go to layer. Okay, you are going to see point elevation, you click on that, then I am going to make it white. Okay, so my contour index as well on this, I want it to be brown as well, so just thicker brown this time around. So that is just it. So guys, that is how to plot contour map on AutoCAD easily without much stress and difficulties. If you find this video helpful, please do well to hit on the subscribe icon, as well as turn on your notification to keep getting more valuable tutorial on AutoCAD guides and tips. Thank you. See you again.